One of the things that annoys me the most, I think, about Ireland nowadays is the complete lack of nice sugars that we're allowed to have.
Nice sugars?
Like, do you remember, what were they called? Not Tutti Frutti bars. What were they called? Really nice bars.
Wham bars?
Oh, they're delicious. Yeah, and they've changed consistency, cunts.
Yeah. Roy Rovers.
Roy the Rovers. All that kind of like... Do you remember all the syrups, the corn syrups and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Injected into my veins. Give it to me.
Do you know what I used to have when I was younger?
Did you dip it in sugar?
When my ma had no filling for a sandwich from my lunchbox.
No.
Sugar sambos.
The fingless jumped out.
Hello, and you are very welcome along to the Unpopular Opinion podcast. My name is Jen.
And I'm Sugar Sambo Carla.
That's a great name for a podcast if anyone is thinking.
I demand 25%.
Yeah, Sugar Sambo. Sugar Sambos. Yeah?
Yeah.
And it can be all about living in council estates.
If you could just drop that into my bank account, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Me and Jen will split all profits.
$12.50 each.
Yeah. All profits, €12.50 each. Wow, you're really setting us high there, aren't you?
We're not all about the money, Carla.
No, we certainly aren't, Jen. I can tell you that for fucking free as we sit in my front room.
What's this week's podcast all about?
Yeah, it's about astrology, horoscopes, and everything Mystic Meg like. Mystic Meg was about... No, she was a psychic, wasn't she?
She looked into a crystal
That's
ball.
a Mystic Meg spoof.
Yeah, she looked into a crystal ball. She reminded me of... Do you remember the film Witches?
Yeah, now, you know that was my childhood nightmare film.
Oh, shit, yeah. But,
like, you know that.
But I'm sorry, I just mean the black hair
Triggered.
and the fringe. Like, do you know what I mean? She's very...
Was that Angelica Houston, was it?
I don't fucking know.
Or was she Morticia?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very similar looking as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mystic Meg, yeah, she used to be... What was she even on? Was that like on a Saturday night after Gladiators or something? What was that? I need to Google Mystic Meg now.
It was a Saturday or it was a Sunday? Will I Google her?
Yeah, I think it was a Channel 4 thing. Was it like after Crystal Maze or... It was something. It was weird. Anyway.
When was Mystic Meg on? I'm literally on my phone. Yeah. When was Mystic Meg on?
Mystic Meg.
Content is flying today.
My boss always says, because he expects us to just know stuff without even finding it out. So he'd be like, so what's this such and such? And we'd be like, haven't got a clue. And he's like, is your Mystic Meganicity? That's what he says.
Right.
Your Mystic Meganicity not kicking in? And it's like, absolutely fucking no. No.
Was it it was a programme.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was on a Saturday night, I think.
Oh, Jen, maybe it was your generation and not my generation.
Fucking this 3 years, 4 years.
I'm young.
Was it on Channel 4 after like Crystal Maze or something?
It won't come up. It's just saying that like she's doing her bits here.
Yeah, it was.
Margaret Ann Lake was her name, by the way, everyone, if you want to look her up. Margaret Ann.
Is it not really Meg?
No.
Stop.
Her name wasn't even Megan.
Absolute sham.
Sham. Feels so we were. So guys, here we are. Astrology buff myself. I love the way I call myself an astrology buff, but I'm actually not really that much of a buff. I just know bits, you know.
You know more than I do.
Know the bits.
I was not trusted with this subject. I was set off with a task last week, and I did my task, and that's all I have to contribute this week.
Jen had to get a task because I am her S&A sometimes, I feel.
Stop.
I was like, fuck me. But it's what we're here for, guys. It's what we are here for. So, horoscopes. Horoscopes and astrology, I think, are two different things. So, horoscopes are the stuff that are like, you see in newspapers, like Jen's task. One task here. And astrology is kind of more about all of the planets, how they affect your sign.
Yeah, it's the science of the universe.
That's a star sign. So, let me give you a brief little background of exactly what astrology means. So it's basically the influences of the stars and the planets on human affairs and of human events.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
that's not what I thought it was then. Oh, so they are quite similar, I think.
They can't. Yeah, so
Contrary to
it's
what you
they're
think.
very kind of like. Well, I think astrology is one thing. I think your star sign is one thing. I think horoscopes are a different thing because the way that it is booked, and I mean we've seen it in many a movie, like 10 Things I Hate About You and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, and it's like, Jen, you're now the reporter for like horoscopes, and then you're like shouting around the office, Carla, how are you feeling? A bit moody. Cancers are feeling moody today. You know what I mean?
Whether I know that horoscopes and star signs are different things.
Yeah.
But when I think of astrology, I think of like scientists.
Yeah,
doing
astrologers and
research.
stuff like that. Yeah,
Like,
basically, and seeing how the stuff moves.
NASA. Shit. Do you know what I mean?
No, that's astrophysics.
The more you know. I just thought astrology was a general title for like the science of the universe and planets and galaxies
and how planets and stuff like that. I think that it's like it's such a like I don't think that it's a black and white subject, right? I don't feel like, you know, I believe in star signs. I do feel like your star sign can predict a lot about you, a lot about your personality, and you can learn a lot about a person if you understand star signs. And I also use them a lot, and that's just me because I'm a believer, but I use them a lot in my communication.
Okay.
And I use them a lot in the way that I communicate with other people.
Quick question, do you judge people on their star sign?
I try not to.
If you were, oh God, you do, the face on you. Like if you were to meet somebody new and you were just like having a conversation and you were like, what star sign are you? They hit you with,
Libra.
Yeah, okay. Libra is obviously your least favourite one, is it?
Yeah.
They hit you with Libra.
Libra male.
Okay, so that's what Michael is in Love Island. Mm-hmm. Ooh. So they hit you with that and you're sitting there trying not to judge them, basically. Mm-hmm. Oh, you see, I wouldn't do that. But I don't know enough about it.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, because you just be like, oh, what?
Well, is it... It's not, I don't think it's selfish, but like I only really take interest in my own. I don't be...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's funny because I take interest in all of them and I'm like, oh my God, that and that. And I like have specific people in my life that I'm like, that's important to... Do you get me? It's like, that's important there and this, that and the... Do you get me? It's like
whereas
these
I'm
things.
just not arse with like knowing everybody's star sign and knowing where...
Well, you're a Sag.
Yeah.
And Adam's a Gemini.
Yeah.
So it's a fire sign and an air sign.
Right, okay.
Which is fine.
It's
It'll
fine.
do.
This is so funny because I when I was working in Greece, my boss Zafi, she owned the hotel that I was working in for the latter half.
Greece the country, not Greece the musical.
Yes. She's a Sagittarius, so she's like, her birthday is like, she's the same star sign and she's really into it. And she was like, Jen, what's star sign now? And I was like, I'm Sagittarius. And she's like, oh, so am I. And what is star sign of Adam? And I was like, Gemini. And she was like, ah.
Yeah.
And I was like, Zaffy, what the fuck's going on here? And she was just like, yeah, that's okay.
You're literally like...
She was like, she basically was saying to me, it could be better. What would a good star sign match
be for a Sag?
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now.
Like, is it a water sign? What do they represent?
Fire and fire doesn't really mix. So
Okay.
I'll break it down. So, but some people, the star signs, the signs, there's 12 of them.
Yeah.
And they start with Pisces. A lot of people think they start with Aries, but it actually starts with water.
Okay.
So it starts with water, which is a Pisces.
Yeah.
Now they don't go in tandem. They don't go in, or do they go in order? I think they actually might. I could be totally wrong here. Let me just count it out. I know everyone's sign. I know by... Oh, yeah.
Do you need to see my task?
Do you need the dates? Do I need the dates? Yeah, so it starts with a Pisces, which is a water sign, then onto Aries. Yeah, no, it does go in order. And guys, I'm so silly sometimes. So Pisces is a water sign, then it goes on to Aries, which is a fire sign. Then moving on to Taurus, which is an earth sign.
Okay.
And then moving on to Gemini, which is an air sign.
Right.
Back onto water, which
So
is
it's
Cancer.
all the elements of...
Yeah, so it's like the four. So it's basically earth, air, wind, earth, air,
Fire and water. Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of what people say is that the only two signs that work well together are water signs. Like as in a water sign and a water sign work well together.
Okay.
Because the water is like so versatile. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Fire and fire, a bit catastrophic.
Okay.
Air and air, bit much.
Yeah.
Earth and earth can kind of work as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what would a fire sign work with?
So fire signs generally, it depends per sign.
Okay.
So it just really depends. So like Sagittarius, generous, idealistic, great sense of humour are like their things. Now, the one thing that I will say is when they're like great sense of humour, sure fucking anyone can have a great sense of humour.
That's true.
Certain things I'm kind of like, that's a lie. You know what I mean?
Sorry. What?
Especially with
Do you
Jen.
not think-
That's a lie. And when it comes to Jen, that is most definitely a fucking lie. But as far as compatibility goes, I will get into compatibility later because I have like a little thing that we can go through.
Okay, right, great.
There's also stuff with birth charts. So I'm actually going to get Jen to take over for her little task because I know that everybody will really want to know what Jen's task was.
Oh, fuck, right, okay. So my task was I could have. In fairness, I could have done this online. I could have just got the apps. But what I did was I went out and spent my money on the papers.
I spent my money.
Yeah, I wanted to get the physical star signs from the paper and compare it to my life. But I'm also going to give you a little pop quiz, Carla.
Okay.
Because I did ask you for a 5-word.
Yes.
On your
you got me on the wrong day, girl.
On the wrong day, trying to get me fucking 3. Oh, here it was.
I was just not feeling it.
That's when you had your bug.
Yeah. So I was like sick, unwell, annoyed with being unwell and sick and also unwell.
No, she said, what was it? Overwhelmed, anxious,
sick.
And then I texted you back and went, and unable to fucking count. Where are the other two?
And you thought you were fucking gas. You could.
She said it was a fucking lie about my sense of humour. I'm telling you now. Right, so Friday, okay. My Sagittarius in the Herald written by Sarah Delamere Hording, said, tick along and be philosophical about what you cannot get a handle on. Enjoy renewed vigour and vitality. It is fun to keep people guessing, but do not overdo it. Take up an unexpected offer. Who knows where it might leap to.
What was your word?
My no on Friday is very open to interpretation, but did get a renewed... Is it a renewed vitality when, like, something mentally... Okay, so...
When you feel like
yeah,
a spring in your step, I suppose.
Yeah, well, I made a bit of headway on a project that I'm working on, which I suppose could kind of contribute to that. But, like, physically, no.
Definitely say that. Okay.
Physically, no.
Okay.
Still waiting on unexpected offer. That was my other note on that. Like, just hasn't come around.
You're waiting on unexpected offer.
It said about the unexpected offer, like, take up an unexpected offer. I'm still fucking waiting.
Oh.
So that didn't happen. Friday, she's Cancer.
Yeah,
Carla's
I'm a cancer. I don't know if you know that.
Carla's
I'm
Cancer. So this was you on Friday. You have all the time in the world. There really is no panic. Lap up the attention. You deserve it after all. In one way or another, it's payback time. So hopefully you haven't been too bold. Current energies put a spring in your step.
So
you were feeling shit on Friday.
Yeah.
So does that coincide with...
I was just very overwhelmed on Friday.
You were very overwhelmed.
I was not feeling well. I was trying to get my kit together for work the next day, and I was not about that life. But all right, whatever.
Well, it said you have all the time in the world. There really is no panic.
There was.
Okay, so that right. I also need to loll at the fact that you can ring to get further information. I don't know.
They're so expensive. They're like €1.50 a minute.
This is what I'm lolling at. So I don't know if it's this one, Sarah, if this is her full-time job or if she answers the phone or what the crack is. Probably should have rang that.
We should give it a cubicle and you don't fucking waste your credit. Not for the podcast. We pay enough fucking money.
That's true. But it's like 1560 calls cost $1.27 per minute, including VAT.
Oh.
Calls from mobile may cost more. Over 18 years only. Must have bill payers' permission. Just had to loll at the fact of how fucking expensive it is. Like.
Yeah, it's wild.
Do you know
but it's a premium number. I mean, I'd say one person calls it.
Yeah.
But then I get really sad because I always think maybe it's lonely people that call it.
God, yeah, I never would myself, no. But, yeah. Saturday. So this was my Sagittarius. You have an option on a fresh start.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
My note on that, fresh start. No fresh starts. Like, fucking anywhere. That was my exact note. Embrace every new unexpected event. She's still going on about the unexpected events. I'm still fucking waiting on it. Accentuate the bright side of things and do keep that positive outlook. So basically, if anything shit happens, just be positive.
Just forget about it. It's fine.
Forget about it. It's grand. At points, it is perhaps the only thing seeing you through. Meaning, it just sounds very depressing. Doesn't it? Like your life is a bit shit at the moment, but please keep positive.
See, this is why I don't like horoscopes in newspapers.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense to my life, like, do you know what I mean? My second note on that was, can't embrace unexpected events as fuck all is happening.
Okay.
So basically my life did not change.
Okay.
But they're kind of the same from the Friday to the Saturday. Then on Sunday, both of them were from the Herald. This is from the Sunday World.
Oh, wow.
Because you can't get the Herald on a Sunday.
Oh.
So...
That was my reasoning for that.
It's the same fucking astrologer. I'm only seeing this now.
Oh, there you go. She has to have a Sunday gig, Jen. Come on.
Top astrologer Sarah Delamere Hoarding.
I'm fucking Googling this bitch. Who is she?
Person. Oh, she has a website.
Oh.
www.sarahdelamere.com.
Sarah Delamere.
Right? So, my thing on Sunday was, accept response... No, this is so funny. This is so negative. This is what made me stop on the Sunday.
Oh.
Accept responsibility for what comes next. There is no point in casting blame around. Someone usually... Oh, there's no... So I felt like Michael out of Love Island there, basically.
Okay.
Accept, like, responsibility for what's happened and don't be blaming other people. Literally. Again. Fuck all has happened.
Yeah.
Right, so the next one was, someone unusually may have influenced your decisions lately. What's my note on this? Oh yeah, so the first... Before note on that was, this is very fucking negative. Feel like Michael in Love Island.
This is negative to Nelly.
Feel like Michael in Love Island. Unusually influenced. Bang on. Just boss so Sue ex Terry Tan. We'll let you know how it got on next week. But if you're honest about it... Oh yeah, hang on. So someone unusually may have influenced your decisions lately, but if you're honest about it, you did not agree to anything that did not suit you. Get used to what you already know to be true and access knowledge that rests deep within. Watch for niggles.
Niggles, you say?
Yeah.
Niggles, you say?
Niggles. Watch for niggles. I think this is like a weekly one because it's in the Sunday World mag. So that's probably my outlook for the week. I'm going to keep an eye on that.
For your niggles?
Yeah, it just seems like it's going to be a very negative week. Now, again, it's Wednesday now. We're halfway through the week. Fuck all has happened. So cancer.
Yeah.
You ready for this, Cancer? If you force issues out of time, you will more than likely help create the situation you are trying to avoid.
What did it say? Sorry?
Yeah. If you force issues out of time, you will more than likely help create the situation you are trying to avoid. It just feels like she's filling in words to like fill the page.
Yeah.
Doesn't even like grammatically make sense. The joke could be on you if you try to outwit what is unfolding. I don't know. Go with the flow and prepare to be pleasantly surprised at the twists and turns of fate. You hate change really being a fixed sign, but change can be refreshing. Watch for temptations. Now, Carla, let's remember, you can call 1560 475 for 127 per minute. Or you can text cancer to
bargain price.
Yeah. Now, that was my task, and I kind of gave up on Sunday because they were very fucking negative. But what I did on my way down here was buy 3 papers.
Oh my lord.
Right? So the Herald, the Star and the Mirror. 2 of which I believe to be fucking rags.
Okay.
The Herald,
but I gave them my money for the task that's at hand.
because I took my task seriously. Right? But I wanted to compare them to each other.
Okay.
Because obviously it's the same day, same horoscope.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? This is supposed to be...
I totally feel your flow.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I'm going with this, and I also wanted to see, did it coincide with the unexpected fucking
thing that you're waiting for.
Yeah, still waiting. So today's from the Herald, this again. Same astrologer. Or is it an astrologer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently now I'm on Sarah Delamare's website here, lads.
Sorry.
And I'm not joking. It looks like something I created myself on Wix.
Oh, stuff. That looks like a Bebo page.
It does. It fully does, like with a flash box. And it says, Sarah Delamere, mermaid magical manifester.
Oh.
So, I mean, I think she speaks for herself, but anyway, go on.
Fab. So my star sign today, expect to get clarity regarding a new direction. Oh, so is that the clarity on the fucking unexpected event from last week, Sarah? Is it?
It's not the clarity.
Anything that sparks your sense of adventure is good. Change within work situations should be embraced. That's weird.
That's weird.
Considering
our little conversation.
There is absolutely no need to panic, but be alert to family members. Be alert to family members. Very strange. So that was the Herald. That was good old Sarah. Now, on to the Mirror. And this is with Russell Grant. Sagittarius, where are we? Okay. Talks, events and activities will revolve around living and domestic arrangements. Talks, events and activities, wow. Should you be keen to see the end of a tedious chore, concentrate on it now while you're in the mood to get it over with. Fuck, sorry. Where's my SNA? Will you read this? If you're offered the chance to study abroad, you should take it. Okay, well, I won't be fucking offered the chance to study abroad, but that's interesting because that does relate to my life at the moment, talking about the living and domestic arrangements. Okay. Because of living in my ma's, up to duff, wanting to buy a house.
Up the diddly day.
And then should you be keen to see the end of a tedious chore? That's the project that I just kind of made a bit of headway on. Okay. Which was really wrecking me head for now. Like, I'm delighted that it's done. Okay. So that's interesting, right? So Russell Grant's a bit more bang on with that. And then this is the Irish Daily Star with, it just says Ali. Is that? Oh, Ali? Yeah, it's just Ali. It is time to become aware of how you live in particular. These are grammatically fucking woeful. Wake up, people. It is time to become aware of how you live in an particular, what seems to be repeat. What the fuck even is that? Life repeats itself mindlessly until you become mindful. Tune into your true essence. I can't make head nor fucking tail of that. Grammatically, it's absolutely shy. Will we do yours, or are you sick of me to ask?
Right, go on. Let me hear mine.
For today.
I'm a bit nervy to hear mine, just because of the way that my week is.
Okay. She's Cancer? Let's do the Cancer.
I'm a Cancer.
Right. This is the Herald. Back to Sarah. Romance will benefit from an unusual approach.
Oh, whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
It is a good time to take a love risk as your mystery, allure and charm are heightened by the action in the heavens. Ooh. Okay. Make the most of your opportunities. Be careful who you trust, Cancer. I feel like yours always does that. It always references you.
Yeah, it does.
Hi, Moonchild.
Yeah.
Hi, Cancer. Isn't it?
Yeah.
They never go, listen to me.
They fucking know we believe.
Yeah. What do you make of that?
Well, the romance thing, poor Tom.
Yeah, what the fuck? You're leaving Tom? This is why I feel like it's so funny, because it's so generalised.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not every single Sagittarius or every single Cancer is going to be going through the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? My ma's a Cancer. If I read that, me job be fucking heartbroken. Do you know what I mean? This is Russell Grant.
Okay, what does he say?
He was a bit more spot on with mine.
Okay.
Sharing an interest with a colleague or neighbour could prompt you to get involved in new social circles.
Brilliant. Onto my road it is.
Well, colleague or neighbour. Okay. Be sensible if you are throwing a party or entertaining friends in your home.
Don't have one.
Well,
reference my last podcast on housing crisis for more updates on that.
Well, if you're entertaining, you're gonna have a barbecue at the weekend.
I have one out the back,
Yeah. You don't have to spend a fortune to impress people. You have a wonderful imagination. Use it.
I don't have money, so
I think you're gonna have a whopper of a fucking
Whopper
barbecue.
gaffer. That seems like I'm having a Whopper gaffer.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get away from Jen.
Bang the fucking thing off. Right, here's the grammatically challenged Ali. Someone is not above an underhanded manipulation.
I've gotten that twice now.
What?
It was be careful who you trust, and now it's watch out for a manipulation. Lads, I don't need that this week. I don't need that. I've loads of things that I really need to just go smoothly this week.
Look, she's giving you advice.
Okay.
Look twice and wool won't be pulled over your eyes. Right?
Oh, guys, I can't.
Every time you learn to love yourself more, you learn to love others better too. Well, thanks for making fucking sense there for one thing, Ali.
One thing, anyway. Oh, lads, I can't be at that.
She gave me a fucking tongue twister.
She gave you a riddle?
Yeah.
She gave me advice.
What?
I prefer that, to be honest.
That's the end of my talk. Thank you very much for the applause.
Now Now I remember why I don't read horoscopes, because they make me panic.
They would actually make you paranoid.
They would, wouldn't they?
But does anybody do...
Yeah, I'll probably forget about it by tonight.
Anybody, yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't really stick around. It's funny. If it's positive, it sticks around. But if it's negative, you just try to push it off.
Positive, if it's like, Carla, you're incredible and really sexy and really gorgeous. And I'd be like, absolutely accurate, true and truthful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
But if it's negative, it's like, that's not true.
Actually, have to give a shout out to Emma Doran, who does the...
Oh.
Hers are the best.
Does she still do them?
Yeah. I hope
On a
so.
Sunday?
See, sometimes I miss them. I mean, to be honest, guys, I'm very overwhelmed.
I haven't seen them on a Sunday in a while.
She kind of does them sometimes on a Monday, you know?
Yeah, well, she's a busy lady.
Tuesday.
You know? But she's so funny. Like, she'd be like, Sagittarius, listen, we're just fucking sick of the way your hair is. Will you just bleed and brush it?
Yeah.
Your colour this week is indigo and your number is 11 and a half. Yeah, like, it's gas.
My favourite was the one where she was like, Cancer, come on. It's time to do the room. You've been saying now for around 3 years that you're going to do the room, and you haven't done the room, so it's time to do the room. Your colour this week is yellow and your number is 8.
Yeah, it's fucking brilliant.
She's really good. Go on to
really
Emma
good.
Doran, comedian.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't even mind. I wrote to her being like, well, fuck you anyway, because
Yeah.
that's exactly what I need to do. She was like, I'm a Cancer also. So
Yeah, she's so funny.
What a buzz, my friend.
She's really funny.
So I've got some cool facts about, you know, astrology and astrologers and just cool things, really, cool facts.
Amazing. Go for
You
it.
know, so women make up 75% of astrology believers.
I'm not surprised.
Not surprised.
Nope.
Not shocked at all.
Adam
really, to be
doesn't
honest.
think...
No fucking
Any of
man
us.
that I've ever spoken to has, and I'm always like, oh, that's so Scorpio of you.
But I'm having a Scorpio. What's so bad about it? Because people keep warning me.
Okay, so this is another thing, because a lot of people wrote in being like, I'm a Gemini and it's such a negative sign. And I'm like, it's not a negative sign. The whole idea behind Gemini is that it's like the twin personalities. And that
Adam-
doesn't actually necessarily mean two-faced. That means that there's two different people in there.
Yeah.
And it can happen. Like, I know, like, my mother's a Gemini, my best friend's a Gemini. They can be the most decisive people and the most indecisive people
That's Adam all
over. Yeah, exactly.
All
It's because
over.
they have that split. That split
They
in
do,
them.
yeah.
So it doesn't necessarily mean two-faced. People are always like, oh, it's so like I don't relate to being a Gemini, but like the whole idea behind Gemini's an air sign, so they're quite airy fairy.
Right.
And they,
Yes.
yeah, exactly. You always tell. Like, I'm a water sign. I'm very moody. I'm very like waves and drabs. You're a fire sign. There's a lot of heat in you. You can always tell.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Like, all of the earth signs that I know are very grounded people. Yeah. There's always there's a rhyme and a reason.
What, Scorpio?
Water sign.
Water. Oh, fuck, right.
Yeah.
It might be a bit...
So you're gonna have an air, fire, and water in your house.
Okay.
Don't worry, I have that in my house.
Right. Okay.
It goes for a while time.
I just keep hearing, well, when I first announced that I was pregnant on my due date.
People are Scorpio, because I think Scorpio,
Yeah.
like, it's a very celebrated sign.
Yeah. No, well, no, they didn't. They text me saying, oh, they're having a Scorpio. Good
Because
luck
they're
to
wild.
you. Good luck to you.
Yeah, they're wild.
Well, that makes sense because he's been a little shit every single scan that I've
But
had.
Scorpio males, I think, are totally different. Like, you're gonna have like a very brooding, like, internal human. You know, Scorpio females, they can be wild, but like Scorpio males are a little bit more like, Tom's a Scorpio, by the way, but they can be a little bit more like, they're more methodical in what they
Yeah.
do. Yeah. But I think Scorpio, the whole idea about Scorpio is like, I think the most amount of murderers are Scorpios. Yeah, it's like one of those signs. It's a real evoking sign.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I think that's actually it.
Fucking lovely.
Most amount of murderers are Scorpio, so there you go. Like, actually gas. And I think the rarest sign is Libra, which would make sense because who wants to ride in January?
That's very true.
Everyone did their riding in December, you know?
So, what is that? Like
And September is
August?
actually the most popular.
Libra is like August.
Libra, no, it's not. It's fucking October.
Oh, October. Sorry.
You're like,
Yeah, but
August.
so is Scorpio.
Yeah, so it's half.
Okay.
So, just for everybody, the signs generally run from the 21st to the 22nd of every month.
Yeah, I'm just seeing that now.
Yeah. I'm just having a look at that over here now.
Looking at
Just
my
having a look at
task.
that there. Looking at me task there and figuring a few bits out. So a lot of people that don't believe in astrology do believe in the influence of the moon.
Adam would.
He'd believe in the influence of the moon.
Yeah.
Really?
He does. He thinks like nothing happens on Earth without the moon.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
But what people forget is that 50%, is it 50? How much of your body is water? 50%?
85.
85% of your body is water.
Yeah.
And the moon affects water.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So the whole idea about the influence of the moon and why people like say that is because like it's like your body has waves in it as well as the moon controlling the waves.
Okay, no, sorry, I think I've said this wrong. I thought you were going somewhere else with this. What I mean when Adam said that, I mean like the moon controls like the tide of like the sea tide.
Well, that's just like science.
Yeah, no, I know that, but that's what I mean.
You should see her face. She was like, "Shit, does it should."
No, that's what I mean. Like scientifically, he like would, be real interested in the moon, but I don't think he thinks that like a moon phase, like a full moon, drives people crazy.
It does. Assaults go up by like 90-something% when there's a full moon. Assault. Yeah.
Oh, assault.
Salt.
I thought you meant like
Salt. It goes up. It goes everywhere. I tell you what, that moon, it gets that salt out. Assault. You twat.
Well, you didn't really fucking pronounce the A in front of assault there.
Sorry about my accent.
Yeah, it's salt. Salt goes up. And like,
Assault.
Oh, really?
As in ass, you. Salt.
Stop.
It's the thing that you thought I was talking about.
I'm fucking starving.
Yeah, I know. Me too, lads. Bacon and cheese fries for me. Like. Yeah. So assault does go up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. Fucking tell you that, guys.
You often hear of people talking about, and particularly Laura's views. I was always talking about,
and she is not into astrology whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like she's always like, tell me about being an Aries, and I'm like, I could fucking be here all day. I have a sister who's an Aries and a best friend who's an Aries, so hit me up like, with your fucking Aries signs. And my father's an Aries too.
Right. Oh, I love Aries.
I know he's not a typical Aries either. He ain't got that fire.
Sorry, keep going.
Typical,
you have all of the facts.
Typical bitches. Do you know, which you definitely don't know that, do you know? The answer is no. The Reagans and the Roosevelts were astrology believers, and a lot of presidents use astrology in their campaigns.
Do they?
Yep.
Okay, didn't know that.
So the Reagans, after his first assassination attempt, his wife, can't remember her name, she started consulting like astrology and stuff like that to make sure that he'd be okay for the future.
Okay.
Yeah, and like try to predict a couple of moves. Roosevelt used it in a lot of their stuff, like they used it in their like speeches. They used a lot of different things to do with the signs and astrology.
Okay.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Hitler also consulted astrologers.
Wow.
Yeah. And one astrologer in particular, she was a bit of a fangirl, and she wrote to him being like, yo, you're going to be the Führer? The Führer.
What?
The Fuhrer. The Führer.
Okay.
The Führer.
Just keep saying that for the rest of the podcast.
The Führer. Thomas like, why can't you fucking pronounce it? How shit are you?
Get Google to do it.
Führer. That's not really giving me
Is that German?
Führer. Yeah, and I'm clearly fluent. Pizza mit Käse und Fleisch. That means I'd like a pizza with ham and cheese. A Führer means tyrannical leader. That was what he was. He was essentially like the fucking big, like,
Alright, okay.
The Führer.
I love that word.
We should just call this podcast Führer.
Sure, that's another name for a podcast, another 25 quid.
Another 25 quid for us, 12.50 each. Thank you. Splitting the profits. Love yous loads. So some woman predicted that he'd be the Führer. And he was like, oh, get over here immediately, and used her on his panel. Yeah, on his little panel. Because astrology's real, but
yeah.
This one I think is a bit like of a generalization, but then I can also see it. So some astrologers believe the signs predict what you look like.
Okay, no.
So they say Geminis generally have refined features. They're quite small boned people, which would be true in the Geminis that I know.
Same Adam.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like my best friend Shauna, she's very slight.
Yeah.
Very little delicate hands. My mother is the same.
Yeah.
Sagittarius women are supposed to be tomboys.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And do you know who else is tomboy as well?
Yes.
Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears.
It's Aguilera's and Britney Spears.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not going to lie to you. I always felt sorry for people like you.
Why?
Because you're born so close to Christmas.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was always like, shit one.
Yeah.
I would hate that.
It
If I
is
have
shit.
kids, I'm going to have them in the summer. I'm pretty sure at that point I didn't even know what sex was. And I was like, when I have kids, when I
Yeah.
decide, I'll be like booking them in for the summer, apparently, for my summer C-section.
Bring in the store.
Just calling them and being like, yo, what the fuck is up? If you don't mind, I'm definitely not dealing with that shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, well, now, you see, it's funny because even though my birthday's like 16 days before Christmas, but I still feel more sorry for, like, I have a cousin whose birthday is on Christmas Eve.
yeah.
Adam's mum's birthday is on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And Adam's niece's birthday is on Stephen's Day.
No, couldn't do that.
And
No.
now it's so shit, isn't it?
It's just shite as a child because, like, the excitement is when you're a kid. When you're older, you don't fuck when it is. You're just like,
But
right,
like
whatever.
it splits up the year for a kid.
Yeah, it does,
Like,
doesn't it? You're just like, and I used to think I'm like absolutely nearly perfect.
perfect, yeah.
Yeah, I used to be like, I'm 29 on the 29th.
Yeah.
And then I'm on and then Christmas is 25th of December. So
Oh,
I
yeah,
used to
so
literally be
bang
like,
on
that
6
is
months.
a bang on 6 month. And then they also say Scorpios generally have a very intense look in their eyes,
Oh.
which I would say is true for Tom.
See, I think Tom has really friendly eyes.
Really?
Yeah. And I think Tom is he's really gentle and he's like, do you know, like you'd kind of listen to him all day with the stuff that he talks about. Do you know, like I would find him a very gentle type of, like,
I'm actually
easy.
not even leaving this into the podcast because if he hears that, he...
Ah, no, I do. I think he's just really easy to be around, like. But I'd never feel like he has an intense look in his eyes. But then, like, I literally see him for 2 minutes every time I come up here.
You have a chat with him it's like 30 minutes of his time every week. But I fucking love the cunt. But I don't really believe that about Scorpios. I would say that about Sages, but the Sag that I'm the most close to is you, and I would say that you're a tomboy. Geminis, I do think it's true because just of the Geminis that I know, but again, you can't fucking predict that. Like, I'm pretty sure there's many an obese Gemini, many girly Sag and all that other shit. But that was just a couple of random facts. Rando facts. And I have a couple more rando facts that I screenshotted here from this excellent website. So, colours. Did you ever see that? You know, Emma Doran, she's like, your colour is blue.
Yeah.
But people are, your sign actually does attract you more toward a colour.
Does it?
Yeah, and they say that if you
Is
know...
that, like, got to do with moonstones?
No, moonstones is a totally different thing. What's your moonstone?
It's
What's your stone? What's your...
It's like...
But they're not called moonstones. They're called precious stones, aren't they?
birthstones.
Birthstone, yeah.
It's like a navy turquoisey, like really dark blue. Indigo. My colour is indigo.
Your colour is indigo. Mine's pearl.
Pearl.
Yeah, I
like pearl.
hated that because I was like, June, you fucking arsehole, why couldn't you have been diamond? But April's diamond, I'm pretty positive.
Oh.
Because I used to fume because my sister was diamond and I was like, of course your fucking thing is.
I wouldn't have called diamond a colour, but anyway.
Do you think colours make you feel uneasy? Is there colours that make you feel uneasy?
There is colour psychology.
Yeah, well, colour psychology, yeah.
I believe in that. Like,
Yeah, I suppose if you, like, colour psychology is 100% accurate and true. It's like proven many times.
Yeah.
Sages have purple listed as their favourable colour.
Is there what?
Favourable colour.
Favourable?
Yeah.
I'm not mad about purple.
That's indigo.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
No, I thought like dark turquoise is...
No, turquoise is
birthstone.
turquoise.
Yeah,
No,
well-
but like indigos and stuff like that. They say Taurus, pink. Pisces, sea green. I'm always a bit dodgy about that, and I'm like, Pisces, the fish, sea green, shocker. And Libra are like blue. And they say that if you want a little bit more look, try surround yourself in your favourite colour or have an item that is that colour.
Okay.
There you go. Also, you know the way you were saying about the cardinal qualities? So there's actual qualities. So you might have heard of the elements, which is fire, earth and air and water. They also have the qualities of the star sign. So qualities are cardinal, fixed, immutable. Okay, so I'm going to explain that right now.
Layman's terms, please.
So cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra and Capricorn. And they're associated with initiation, both of the spirit and the seasons. Fixed signs are Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius and Taurus, and they're associated with being steady, digging in and being stubborn. Mutable signs are Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo and Pisces, and they're associated with flexibility and communication.
Okay.
So do you ever notice, like, sometimes if you go onto like a website and it's talking about astrology, it'll be like sign Cancer, colour yellow, and it'll be like cardinal, or it'll be like cardinal sign, or
right. No,
stuff like that.
I can't say I've come across. That's why I was looking at you with the what the fuck face.
Yeah, so those are the qualities. So there you go. Now that's a little thing about that. Another thing that I want to talk about is Mercury in retrograde. How many times have you heard that?
Yes.
Like every day.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mercury can't possibly still be in retrograde. It's been in retrograde for 7 years.
Yeah, what the fuck does it mean?
So you probably hear it like thrown around a lot. So basically what it means is 3 to 4 times a year, the planet Mercury, I always struggle with that, appears to stop and actually reverse, although that's just an optical illusion.
Okay.
But when it happens, many people just say they notice certain things like computers and phones always being on the fritz. That's another thing. Apparently it affects technology the most. They say that you need to be careful making plans during retrograde because plans are generally more likely to fall through. And the next time you know it's in retrograde, pay attention to how things unfold in your life and maybe you'll find a connection. Mercury is currently in retrograde.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so there you go.
Maybe that's why my horoscope is so fucking negative.
Yeah, I tell you there now. Certain signs are associated with sexual characteristics.
Ew.
And these characteristics can play into sexual compatibility.
Right.
I don't really believe in this one because I'm just kind of like, you're either a good writer or you're not, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's very much down to the person themselves.
That's what they say about Scorpios though, aren't they? Like that's why people are like, oh, I love being a Scorpio because it's a sexy sign. It's the sign that's good in bed. And I'm like...
You can't just leave it to that now. You have to put the fucking effort in as well.
Prove this. Yeah. Prove this to me right now.
Yeah. Send nudes.
Send nudes right now. I want to see what I'm dealing with. So they say Aries are thought to be powerful lovers, although they can be seen as selfish or fleeting. Gas. Taurus, being the most masculine sign, is associated with lovers with a high sex drive. Gemini make for creative lovers, and the power of excitement and change will not be lost on them. Thanks to Leos being known for their fiery passion, they are largely thought to make the best lovers overall. But I've always heard that Scorpios are apparently... Every fucking Scorpio like sings it from the rooftop. They're like, yeah, that's the best thing about me is really good ride.
God. Oh, no. Scorpios sound like arseholes if that's what they talk about.
Scorpios. Well, in all fairness, Tom's absolutely never broached that subject, but it's just something that I've always seen like on Twitter and stuff.
Right, okay.
You know, when people are talking about, you know, talking pure shit and all that.
Talking pure loud of
Talking pure loud of pony. So, do you remember that thing? And it was like basically you weren't... do you remember they decided there was a 13th zodiac sign?
Oh, yeah. Do you remember that?
Yeah, what the fuck was that about?
That was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, so they just basically said, oh yeah, no, what happened was, because like where they came up with the star signs and sun signs are from like back in the day when there was like the axis and all that other stuff, you know, like the earth on its axis, and they were coming up with all this other shit, and that's how they have like the constellations, and that's how they came up with like... What I would love to know, and what I probably should have looked up, was how did they get those? Was it to do with the stars again? How they came up with like, you know, the way I'm the crab, you're the archer.
Yeah. There's something got to do with the stars.
There's something to do with the stars, isn't it? And constellations. Yeah. But like, imagine sitting there, like back in the day, right? Let me paint you a picture. You're sitting there at your megalithic or monolithic
meganicity. Stone. Margaret Meganicity.
And you're like, oh, you know, what would his name be? Like Draconius or some shit like that. So after telling me that I've come up with 12 signs.
Is he given a task?
It's given a task. Yeah, it's me. I'm Draconius. But it's me. I'm talking about me. It's my past life. I'm telling you I'm one of the things. And you just be like, what does that look like to you? Other man beside me. We'll call him Gert. What about you, Gert? Does that look like an archer to you?
Hercules. Call me Hercules.
Hercules.
A little bit.
Is it a little bit?
Just about bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow. So we'll call that the archer. And we'll call it Sagittarius.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, sounds great.
Grand.
Sounds 10 out of 10.
Done. 1 down, 11 to go.
So you literally imagine and tick that off your list because we are flying at the moment. So
you see, that's a lion. Leo the lion.
Leo's blood.
L for Leo, L for lion. We'll put him
here. This one, right? I'm not even joking. Sarah Delamar, right? Her thing is full of viruses. Is after.
Oh my god! Fuck off! Is it?
It's after fucking my computer. So we'll quickly run through the strengths and weaknesses of
Okay.
most signs. But I don't like to call them strengths and weaknesses. I like to call them strengths and areas of opportunities.
Oh, ever the positive Carla.
So I was told in my last job to do that. So, Aries strengths: courageous, determined, confident, enthusiastic, optimistic, honest, and passionate.
Okay.
Area of opportunity: impatient, moody, short-tempered, impulsive, and aggressive. I would say correct to a lot of the areas of opportunities.
Weaknesses. She's talking about
Is what I would say.
Yeah.
Weaknesses. And then strengths, yeah, I suppose, but like again, like these are just apparently the traits that run in your sign, okay?
Right.
So Taurus people: reliable, patient, practical, devoted, responsible, stable. I would say that because it's an earth sign.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's me da. All
Oh.
over. Yeah.
Area of opportunity / weakness: stubborn, possessive, uncompromising.
I wouldn't say he's any of those things.
See, funny.
But at the same time, he's me da, and he very rarely, like, I'd say if he was in a bad humour, he just wouldn't let us know. Do you know what I mean? He's really like, I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Gemini. Oh, hold on,
Okay.
I'm going to sneeze.
Gesundheit.
The Führer. Fuck me, like. Just call me the Führer. So Gemini strengths: gentle, affectionate, curious, adaptable, ability to learn quickly and exchange ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to read that again for you?
Gentle, affectionate.
Curious, adaptable, ability to learn quickly and exchange ideas.
Yeah.
So that's the odd Adam.
Yeah.
That's our little Adam. Weaknesses: nervous, inconsistent, indecisive.
Inconsistent, yes.
And indecisive, yeah.
And indecisive, yes.
Yeah, definitely. Cancer strengths: tenacious, highly imaginative, loyal, emotional, sympathetic, and persuasive.
Areas of opportunity.
Moody, which I am. Pessimistic, which I am. Suspicious, which I am. Manipulative, which I am. Insecure, which I'm not anymore. But I was a lot when I was younger. But I would say one of the things, and it always comes up for Cancer, it's like, you're quite insecure. I really don't think I am.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very much of like,
No, yeah, you're a strong, independent.
I'm like a
woman.
very kind of like, I think that was,
Are you manipulative though? I didn't think you were.
I wouldn't say I'm manipulative, but I know how to get my way.
You know how to.
I know how
work
to
someone.
manipulate a situation. Do you know what I mean? And like, I can adapt to that, you know? So I wouldn't say, that's what I'm saying. So, you know, it could actually be seen as a strength. Ha ha ha.
In sales.
In sales, if you know what I mean. Okay, so Leo. Strengths: creative, passionate, generous, warm-hearted, cheerful, and humorous. Weaknesses: arrogant, stubborn, self-centered, lazy, and inflexible.
Okay.
See, I only really have one Leo that's quite close to me. You know who's a Leo? Claire Baldwin.
Okay.
Yeah. Creative, passionate, generous, warm-hearted, cheerful, humorous. Yeah, I'd say all that for her. Weaknesses: arrogant, wouldn't say that. Stubborn. Yeah, she is stubborn. She's really stubborn. Self-centered, wouldn't say that. Lazy, probably. Probably, Claire, you probably are. Inflexible. Again, I wouldn't say that, but sure, here, listen. Virgo. So, strengths: loyal, analytical, kind, hardworking, practical. Weaknesses: shy, worry, overly critical of self and others. 100% true and accurate. All work and no play. I can say that for a fact for Virgos. The Virgos that I know.
Yeah, I know a Virgo. I would say that as
I know
well.
a few Virgos, and I would say definitely that. Especially overly critical of self and others. Definitely. Libra, my fave. My buzzer.
See, like it's gas. You actually have a favourite. Do you have a favourite? Your favourite's probably the Cancer? In the Cancer?
I just like moon children, like myself.
Okay, so your favourite.
So by the way, moonchild is used for Cancer because, you know, Cancer is such a negative connotation because people are like, Cancer, like the disease.
Yeah.
But obviously back then didn't really mean that. But they say moon children because we're the most affected by the moon.
Right.
And we wax
But
and
the
wane.
fact that you have like a favourite and a least favourite star sign.
I just have, right, okay, so this is what, like, I just have experience. And my experience with Libra males has been absolutely catastrophic.
Okay, right. Right. Keep going.
Like 4 or 5.
Okay.
I can smell a Libra male.
Right.
I can actually, like, predict what they're going to do. I can predict how they're going to react.
Okay.
I have them down.
Right.
To a T.
She's very
To a T.
fucking
Very passionate
about this.
Very passionate. So strengths: cooperative, diplomatic, gracious, fair-minded, social. Weaknesses: indecisive, avoids confrontations, will carry a grudge, self-pity. I would say for the first 2, no, and I would say for the last 2, yes. But again, Libra females, I've no issues with.
All right.
Yeah, so it's weird. Scorpios: So strengths: resourceful, brave, passionate, stubborn, a true friend. Weaknesses: distrusting, jealous, secretive, and violent. Jesus Christ.
Fuck. And
Violent.
is that all the murders? The murderers?
Yeah.
Ted Bundy
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
was like Scorpio. Fuck.
Yeah, gas. Now Tom's not violent, but I would say the rest.
I'm more worried
Tom's
about
the least violent person in the entire world, but like, I would say the rest.
I'm more worried about my son.
He's our son and all. Don't let him be a little psycho
in fairness,
Scorpio. No,
he
little
doesn't
sick.
He doesn't stop.
Be like, get in for the dinner.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, he doesn't stop kicking. Like the nurse gave me a little feel on the belly today and absolutely kicked the shit out of her hand.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, he's raring to go.
He can't wait to get out and rip it up. Yeah. Yeah.
Mind you, I had a bit of Black Forest cake the other day. I think he got locked instead of straightening with his umbilical cord.
Oh, he's blames, right?
He's rowdy when he's drunk.
He's pure rowdy, that boy, yeah. So, Sag. Generous, idealistic, great sense of humour.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're like
Think
100%.
so.
I feel that. Weaknesses: promises more than they can deliver.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Very impatient. Also true.
Yeah.
We'll say anything no matter how undiplomatic. Also true.
So
I would say correct.
Opinionated. Oh no, that thing is so true about promises more than
that you can't deliver. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like even this task. Literally.
Yeah, you were like, anyway, I've done it for a day. You're like, bought today's paper because Carla will fucking put me through the window.
Because I always go, yeah, Carla, I didn't do any research.
Every week. I'm like, so I did all of this. I've like notes and notes and notes. And Jen's like, yeah, so I'm here and I'm pregnant, Carla. I'm pregnant.
I do the technical shit. You
do add stuff. Like, you're very good.
Yeah.
So Capricorn: strengths: responsible, disciplined, self-control, good managers. Weaknesses: know-it-all, unforgiving, condescending, and expecting the worst. I would have to say yes to that. So just a little tidbit: the Cancer is the mother of the signs, and Capricorn is the father of the signs. But together they don't work.
Oh, jeez.
Yes. So there you go.
Bit like Amy and Curtis.
Oh, I wonder what they are. And Anna's a Cancer. I was like, oh, get out of here. I think fucking put yourself into the bin. The only thing that I will say is that she's non-committal like myself.
She's an arsehole.
Yeah. Oh, I could go on for days. But anyway. Aquarius: strengths: possessive, original, independent, humanitarian. Weaknesses: runs from emotional expression, temperamental, uncompromising, and aloof.
Aloof.
Well, they're air signs, so yeah. They are
Aloof.
Pisces: strengths: compassionate, artistic, intuitive, gentle, wise, musical. Okay. Weaknesses: fearful, overly trusting, sad. Just sad.
Yeah.
Just sad right there. Desire to escape reality, can be a victim or a martyr.
Yeah.
I would
I know
say,
a
yeah. I know a
Pisces,
few. Like one of my
yeah.
best friends is a Pisces. I know lots of Pisces, actually. I know a lot of Pisces. Actually, 3 of my best friends are Pisces.
I always feel like Pisces are very...
Paul, I see you out there.
I feel like Pisces are very, quote-unquote, deep people.
See, I would have to say they are more emotional.
Yeah.
They're the most emotive of the water signs.
Yeah.
Definitely. They're definitely the most emotive.
Yeah.
I would have to say that 100%. But, and not in a bad way, I do feel like they give water signs a bad rep.
Oh, okay.
Because people are like, oh, you're a water sign. Yeah, dramatic. See, that's what I'm saying. They're like, they're a little bit more on the dramatic side. But we love them.
Yeah.
We have to say we love them. So I'm going to do a little bit on compatibility and then I'm going to go on to the Instagram because a few people had some thoughts. Most people are like, it's bullshit. And I'm like, yes, but tell me why.
Yeah.
Why do you feel like it's bullshit? And most people that were believers were Cancers.
They're all fucking up his own.
No, it's not because we're intuitive and we fucking know. We know, bitches. So we'll start with you, Jen, shall we? Start with the Sag. Fuck it.
Go on.
Fuck it, we'll mix it up. We'll start with the Sag.
Alright.
Select your partner sign.
Gemini.
It's twins.
The twins.
Oh, I love they always started with some bullshit like when Gemini and Sagittarius come together in a love affair, it can be a truly spectacular match, and then down the end it'll be like, by the way, they're shit. Down the end it'll literally be like, okay, hold on, what is this bullshit? This is not what I thought I was signing up for. I didn't ask for this. I just wanted...
It's a big fucking essay, isn't it?
It's like a big... No, I just wanted like a quick compatibility chart situation. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, you guys. Back to Jen.
Right.
Oh my God, why is it going through every single fucking thing?
Oh God.
Oh my Lord.
Oh, Sagittarius. No, that's just all Sagittarius with the other ones. So just look for Gemini. Sorry about this.
Yeah.
Sorry about this.
I thought I had a great site loaded up and it turned out I had a shite site loaded up. Oh my God, there's another essay. 90% in sexual intimacy compatibility.
Okay.
Between you two while you have a baby cooking, so I'd hope so. Trust, 99%.
Wow.
Okay. Communication and intellect, 99%.
Right.
Emotions, 95%.
Okay.
Values, 70%.
Jesus.
Shared activities, 99%. You both like to walk your dogs.
Yeah.
Summary, 92% match.
And you said it was only alright?
I thought it was only alright.
And Zaffy. I'm getting a fucking flight back to house, honestly now.
It's a bleeding
Actually,
sick.
I'm friends are on Facebook.
Hold on, that's me and you and our sexual and intimacy compatibility like that.
Carly!
That's, I know. Hold on. You can have another baby. Have it with me. Give you a little baby.
Little baby.
Give you a little baby. So my compatibility, let's just run through it with Tom.
Tom.
So sexual and intimacy compatibility is 90%, good and high. Trust, 95%.
Right.
Communication and intellect, 99%. Surprised at that. Emotions, 70%. Okay. Oh shit. Values, 25%.
Is that you don't have the same values?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my lowest one with Adam. I think that's true as well. Not that it's true, but like some things that I find important he wouldn't.
I feel you.
Do you know what I mean?
Shared activities, 95%. Summary, 79%.
Wow.
And it's funny because they say...
you fucking judging me?
They say the best match for a Cancer is a Scorpio.
Wow.
Yeah. So fuck you, astrology zodiac signs .com. You fucked me royally, right? You fucked me royally. I thought I was having a great time with Tom. Turns out I'm absolutely not. So let's pop onto the old Instagram and hear what you guys have to say about all of this.
You guys have to say about the subject. To what you like? So you obviously believe in all of this.
Yes. If you haven't gathered that by now, I worry.
Yeah. No, but just to
clarify my position.
I sometimes think it's just absolute bollocks.
I do, but I do feel like, as I said before, I feel like you can tell a lot about a person and about, like, again, for me, I use it more as a communication skill and I kind of use it more as like, I know what I'm getting myself into. But I do find like what way I know how to communicate with Naries.
Yeah, you see, I don't, like, I suppose I just don't centre around my, people, my communications with other people, do you know what I mean? Whereas, like you said, and I know you don't centre everything around it, but there are people who will literally just go, what star sign are you? And that's it. Yeah. That's all they ever fucking think about then. And it's like
Hitler.
Sometimes when I'm having a conversation with somebody and then they bring a star sign into it, like, you know, when you're talking about a certain topic and they're like,
they let you down.
Yeah, but this person is at this, and then that's when my eyes start rolling. I'm like, oh, fuck off, just leave it out for a minute. Like, we're talking about, do you know what I mean?
But is it because it's not something you believe in? Do you know what I mean?
I just think it's not the be all and end all, whereas some people think it fucking is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I totally feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like some people are they depend on it a bit too much.
But it's funny because, like, if you got into it, and like what I will say to people is that if you're in any way into your star sign, get a birth chart, because a birth chart can say a lot about it.
Right.
So there's not only your star sign, there's also your moon sign.
Right.
And your ascending sign. So that can actually tell you a lot. So I'm actually a Cancer, but I am, my moon is in Virgo.
Right.
And I'm an Aquarius ascending. Which makes sense because I'm quite airy-fairy about things. I'm very non-committal, which is a very non-Cancer thing to do. So you can like pull different traits from different things.
Yeah, yeah.
Just depending. And it's actually really good, like, the way that these things can kind of be seen. Because like sometimes you could be like, oh, I'm a blah, but I'm really not a blah. I don't feel like I'm a blah. But then it can actually, sometimes people pull more from their moon sign or from their ascending sign than they do from their actual star sign.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, I feel. But over to you guys and what you guys think.
It's just so funny, like, and I suppose people are going to profit off everything, but when you're looking at the likes of fucking Sarah Delamere and everything charging $127 a minute to just give you a horoscope.
Well, she does need to clean up her website somehow.
But it does kind of just, and like I said, there people are going to make money off everything, and there's going to be scammers and everything, but it just...
Pretty sure her website just gave my fucking iPad a virus.
Yeah, like, it just gives it a bad name, I think. And it's just like, it takes credibility away from anything that is true about it. Like,
yeah, no,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do feel that. But like,
So
I'd love to know, does Ricky Gervais believe in his star
Oh,
sign?
yeah.
And I'd love to know if
Tweet
Darren
him.
Brown... Will I?
Yeah.
Oh my God, guys. You guys.
I think we should tweet him.
I'll tweet
find
him.
out.
I actually will.
Yeah.
I'll find out a star sign and then I'll be like, yo, do you believe that you're a blah?
Yeah.
So,
I'd love to know, get your hot take on horoscopes, Ricky Gervais, because he will really fucking... I love his opinions.
Do you remember when you were younger and he used to be like obsessed with your favourite celebrity star sign?
Yeah.
So Abs from 5 is a Cancer.
Stop.
Nicole Scherzinger is a Cancer.
I was actually obsessed with the Vampire Diaries for a while, and Ian Somerhalder.
Oh, I don't like him.
Yeah, you don't like him, but when you watch the Vampire Diaries,
I watched
you do.
them, so how dare you? I don't. I think it's such a corny show. I used to love it at the start, and then
Yeah.
I was like, this is really corny. Because it's real like...
I love him. His birthday's the day before mine. And I'm
No
like,
way.
Oh my God,
and you were
guys.
like, I can't believe that we're meant to be together.
Yeah, exactly.
So, oh, would you look at this now? Come on, Ricky.
Is he a Cancer? Go on.
Imagine he was. I'd literally be like...
He's a Cancer! Ricky Gervais is a Cancer.
Oh my God. 25th of June,
Right.
1961. He's 58 years old.
Oh, it's the same birthday as me, ma.
Well, for fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
we need to tweet him now to find out.
Yeah, I'll be like, hi Ricky, I'm a Cancer also, and I'd love to have your opinion. But just to get on to what you guys are saying, have become recently interested, so very, very excited for this. Always have been a bit skeptical, but coming... Oh, to cut them off. Oh, I hate...
Oh, it's the poll.
That's the poll, unfortunately. Someone else said, I'm so interested in this topic, but I haven't a clue where to start researching. So if you're thinking about researching, I always say go on to Cafe Astrology and get yourself a birth chart reading. So,
Right.
but to get yourself a birth chart reading, you do need to know what time you were born.
Oh.
So I was born at 12:04 a.m.
Wow.
on the 29th. I just scooted in there.
Scooted into the 29th.
I was like, you know, fuck this. My mum's like, that's why you're so relaxed about things, because the doctors were like, push, we'll get her out on the 29th or 28th. And I was like, leave her. I was like, oh, mum, you're gas. You really are. You're crazy.
She sounds gas.
She's a crazy bitch. People use it as an excuse for their behaviour.
Yeah, I think that.
I.e., I can't help, I'm snappy, I'm a Scorpio.
Yeah, I think that as well. That's when my eyes start rolling. I'm like, fuck off, you're just being a prick.
I can't help that I'm intuitive, I'm a Cancer.
Yeah, like, stop that.
But I am intuitive and I am a Cancer, fuck you. Anyway, defo believe in all star signs, I'm a Cancer.
Stop.
When you look at your sun and moon sign, it helps, so that's what I will say when it comes down to it. If you look up your Chinese animal with your star sign, it's crazy accurate. Dragon Cancer is literally, and then it cuts off. Someone says, P.S. I full on look this shit up before I go on a date with someone too. Now, I do that. When I used to be on my Tinder,
Right.
I used to ask everybody what their star is. Well, I'd be like, when's your birthday? And they'd be like, why? And I'd be like,
If it was
like,
a
Libra, delete.
Yeah, delete.
Literally, I'd be like,
Fucking
had too many
hell.
fucking issues with you. Delete.
Do you remember doing this years ago? You'd just newly get with a fella and you'd look at your star sign in the paper or the magazine, and then you'd look at theirs.
And you'd
just
be like,
to see.
oh, what kind of week is he having?
Yeah.
Does it say we'll cheat on you?
Yeah. And then, like, if it did say something bad, you would get paranoid.
Yeah, no, fully. I'd be like, I can't believe he's going to cheat on me. This is so fucking annoying. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I really liked this guy. I can't believe he's not my
Like,
husband.
fucking hell, text me,
How
it's over, bye.
Annoying.
Yeah.
Someone said it's absolute rubbish but harmless.
Yeah. I can see where they're coming from.
All right. Someone said, I'm a Gemini and I get a bad rap. Are we really that bad? Explained that earlier.
It's not that you get a bad rap, like...
It's just that people are like, twins, two-face, woo!
No, it's not that. It's the indecisiveness does piss me off when it comes to Adam. Because one day he will say something and be so dead set on it.
And then the next day,
And the
he's
next
like,
day,
I've been
it's like,
thinking.
No, he doesn't even reference the fact that he said that one thing in the first place. His opinion completely changes, and it's as if he never said the first thing in the first place.
Okay.
That's what annoys me about it. Because he said to me, his auntie was asking us about baby names the other day, and I was like, oh, I need to get something that kind of
Draconius.
has a bit of a Hercules. Has to get Furrer.
Furrer, thank you. Adolf Furrer.
I was like, I need to name him something that has kind of a ring to it because the surname is Hubbard or whatever.
Ovi.
And then Adam, I know. I was thinking that this morning. Oh my God, I'm Ovi.
Ovi Hubbard.
But I was like, I need something that's going to have a ring to it. The surname is kind of weird or whatever. And then he turned around and he was like, I wouldn't be opposed to you having the baby's surname is your surname. Like, I'm not loyal to the name Hubbard. But I know if I said that to him on another day, it's a different story.
Yeah, war.
And he'll never even reference the fact that he said that in the first place. That's what annoys me about Geminis.
That can be the most frustrating thing, because you're literally like, you have a new opinion on this today.
If he turned around and referenced the fact, he was like, look, I know I said this that time, I've been thinking, that would be fine. But it's the fact that he doesn't even fucking have any recollection that he first said something in the first place. That's what pisses me off. Really annoys me.
Gas, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gas.
And that's when I know I just said that I roll my eyes, but I do turn around in my head and I'm like, there's the fucking Gemini in him.
There you are. I knew you were coming, you big fucking arsehole.
Look at you showing your little Gemini ways.
Look at you, you bleeding twin. You twin son. Yeah, although that twin the other day was promising me something else.
Yeah.
Someone said, easy to relate to a vague generalisation that is most horoscopes, which I
yes.
do think that's so true, because you'd be like, it says happy, I am happy.
Yeah.
But that's the difference there.
It's very general. And then the fact that you're talking about millions of people with the same star sign, with fucking Sarah Delamere, with her virusy website.
Yep.
And then you're one Ali, not even fucking grammatically correct, trying to tell
Ali ungrammatically correct.
Fucking trying to tell millions of people, and they're all trying to figure out what the fuck she's typing.
And she's literally like, someone else says, the full moon definitely does crazy shit to people. Kids are bonkers around the time of a moon.
True. I do, but
yeah,
I do.
Again, I think the moon does pull a lot of shit.
Is it coincidental though? I don't know. I don't know.
No, it's not coincidental every fucking time. That assault goes up and kids are mental. No, I don't feel that way.
Yeah.
I don't feel that way. I don't feel that. Someone else said, find it so interesting. Bahati Life on YouTube makes the best videos on it. So I will be taking that down and watching that to bed.
Yeah.
So BEHATILIFE. Bahati Life.
Okay.
If you guys are looking for them, I will be 100% on that.
Yeah.
And I think that's all I'm going to read out, because otherwise I'll be here all fucking day.
And we're going to fucking Eddie Rockets.
Yo! I'm actually starving. As far as horoscopes go, I will say somebody else said, I'm generally a skeptical, cynical atheist about stuff, but I'm also such a Taurus. Gas!
Yeah.
Gas!
That's the Taurus in it.
Gas! That's the Taurus in you. What I will say is that it's like, whether you believe it or whether you don't, I feel in myself personally it helps me.
Yeah. But it's like that thing, isn't it? Like, it's the same as believing in God and stuff like that. Do you just find comfort in it?
It's more scientific.
Yeah,
this is actually
that's true. There's
actually more behind this.
More
like
proof behind this,
It's the stars and the planets. And I do feel like people kind of like, I do think there is just more like, say with Tom was literally like, does Jen believe? And I was like, no. And he was like, good, because I want this to be a balanced argument. I was like, as if you fucking listened to my podcast in the first place, you arsehole. But he is so like against it. But then at the same time, he is like, whenever you do say something about Scorpio, he's like, eh?
Oh.
Yeah, so I do find it funny. Like, if I'm like, Scorpios are unreal looking, brilliant at everything, cool people, he'd be like, yeah, accurate, correct, true. I'd be like, moody, nope, don't feel that. Don't feel that. So again, I do find it funny, but I find it just, as I said before, I think it's an easier way to communicate with people.
And it's a good conversation starter if there's fuck all else to talk about on a first date.
But then imagine being like, oh, you're a Libra,
the card that goes to the toilet,
a Carly-shaped hole in the wall. Carly-shaped hole in the wall. Then coming back.
You just look at him going, he's a favourite.
What a photo came out. That's you little Libra fucking male.
Oh, I love it. What are we talking about next week?
We are talking about... What are we talking about? Oh, racism. Why are you prompting me, Jen? Just say it then, okay? Racism in Ireland.
Yeah, racism in Ireland. What do you think? Well, not
what do you think?
Not just racism in Ireland, but as in, do you think it's diverse enough? Are we moving in the right direction? Do you think
we're integrating?
Yeah, we're integrating a rate that you think is acceptable in comparison to other countries. What's your thoughts on diversity? Do you think there's enough of it in Ireland? Do you still
In Irish media?
Yeah. Do you
Because I know that's been a huge thing at the moment.
It's a huge thing.
Yeah.
Do you think there's still a lot of racism or a lot of discrimination? What are your experiences with it? We would love to hear from people of colour on this.
Oh yeah, that would be stunning. Or of just different backgrounds.
Yeah.
Also, I think it's a generational. Well, personally, there's a lot of generational talk. So let us know how you feel about that.
Yeah,
We'll
definitely.
keep everybody in on. So don't feel free to say what you want to say.
Yeah, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
We won't name anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Won't name no names.
Won't name no names.
Yeah.
No names at all. All right.
All right. I
You
think
done?
that's about it. Further.
Further.
I'm gonna put some mine further.
See you further.
Further. Also, totally forgot to say this earlier, but shout out to my cousins Claire and Laura. Big Unpopular Opinion fans. Let me know today.
My cousin Lisa is as well, actually.
Yeah, isn't it funny
Yeah.
that they actually want to hear their own fucking cousin talking shite?
Gas.
yeah.
Thanks,
Big shout out to the
guys.
family.
Thanks,
TY.
guys. Bye. Oh, and my sister as well. She's a big one. I'm pretty sure she only listens to see what I say about her.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hi, Kim. How are you? Hope you're having a great day.